Welcome back to my channel. I was watching my old A5 Filofax setup. Today we are going to set up a A5. I don't know. I was writing down some. Here's my December daily for day 2. I was writing down some possible sections: school, journal, brain dump, marriage, home, mental health. So I thought, like brain dump will go first. So I need to print out a bunch of stuff. I like that. I've had that before. My husband's hungry and I'm waiting on the doctors to call me back so I can cancel my appointment because I just don't have it in me. I literally don't. I'm gonna make a Christmas section. And this all started because I got I can't even think, A5 inserts, Filofax inserts on sale. So I'm going to figure out a theme and I will put you on the big screen. All right, I had to cancel an appointment. I also want to share with you guys something very personal because I think it's important. I don't think a lot of people show this side of the part of depression and anxiety and talk about it too much. But, you could be just doing your own thing and then get stopped in your tracks. I have persistent depression disorder. It lasts for months at a time. And it just doesn't go away. It doesn't go away. It's always lingering. And it's always like something that the narrative is just so much. It's so daunting that I can't, it's all consuming, where I will wake up and I'm so sad. I will start crying. I will start having issues, so it's very, very bad. And it's like, you've got to talk about this stuff. And I do use my channel for a lot of things. And this is one of them. And I am actually in the field myself. I'm going back to school for it all. And it just goes to show that it doesn't discriminate. It doesn't matter, and I have things that really, really, look at this. What is making me feel anxious? I'm gonna, these are nice to have. Oh shit. See what I'm saying? I just messed it up. Okay, let's go back and see if I could do anxiety breakdown. See if it comes up. Okay, the same one didn't come up, but this is irritating. Okay. So that's another reason why I want to get in and make something like this. It's because when I get like this, I have a lot of heaviness and it just won't let up. And so, what better way than to, I don't know if that's going to be to keep my mind occupied. And let's do that one. Okay, so what I did was do a few things. I printed some stuff on mental health. I'm going to show you what I grabbed in my stash to kind of get this going. And then, this app is called Photo Printing App. That's what it is. Go to your app store, Photo Printing App. And so I'm going to print it in semi A5. This is 5.5 by 8.5. That's the size, the Moleskine large. So I want to print something like this, not double-sided. And then I'm going to go back to my printer is low and I keep messing with it. Oh shit, not Instagram. Monique, what are you doing? I want to go to like home tasks now, like stay at home mom inspiration. I don't know. Because I want a home tab. The most important work you'll ever do within the walls of your own home. That is very good. 10 affirmations for overwhelming days. I'm doing the best and that's enough. It's okay to rest. I can handle today one step at a time. This is good. And also, I have an appointment today and I realize my limitations. That's one of the biggest things that I have taught myself is, what do you need to give yourself? What is it that you need to give yourself? Because right now, it's too much for you. So you've recognized that. So what I need to give myself is regulation. I need to be able to calm my nervous system down, and I need to be able to regulate. And the only thing I know how to do is take my medication, hydrate, film, do the stuff that I know helps me. And I don't know, I'm just going to do just that. I think this is enough so we can start building. So one of the biggest things I like to do is to grab a setup that I've already kind of done. I'm going to keep this kind of open. I had traded with an individual commit 30, and I was like, shit, I don't have any more. Well, no, I actually found another brand new commit 30. I think Sheila gave it to me. I don't know, it was on my bookshelf because I was looking. I pulled this down. This is an A5, and I'm not going to use this actual notebook. The one I want to use is upstairs, and Sophia is asleep. So I've got a month. I've got notes. I'm going to also show you some pages I found. And it's important to mention I got monthly, daily, weekly from Filofax. And they're like on freaking sale, you guys. It's so nice. So here are some daily pages. These are Kinbor. Here's weekly. Have these ones in here. Oh, I love that. Okay, so I'm going to go with this. And I already have a mental health section. I do this all the time. Checklist of cognitive distortions. Let's check to see. Am I all or nothing? No. I'm not purposely doing that. Let me see. I don't have any thing like that. You know what I mean? It's just, I think a lot of what I'm experiencing, 10 ways to untwist your thinking. I love this one. Identify the distortion, examine the evidence, the double standard method. That's why I have all this, because I need to be able to have a toolbox for when shit like this happens. Then I purposely have a faith section. Oh my gosh, look how adorable. Okay, this whole thing is going. I think I'm gonna also, oh good, look. There's this, oh my gosh. What year is this? It's 2025? Are you kidding me? Where the hell did I get this? Friends. Why am I all excited all of a sudden? Yeah, it's pretty shitty. One thing that happens to me too is that when I am experiencing this and I have, I don't know, I just don't want to use this big ass thing. I need to find one around here. I think I could get my Malden or something upstairs. When I'm experiencing this, I can't ignore it. I can't lie about it. I have to talk about it. I have to cry. I feel my body so tense that I know I need to cry. So I'm pretty sure I will do that at some point. Because it's all just built up energy and tension in the body. And your body keeps score. So But I think one of the biggest things that is bothering me or happening with me is pressure. Christmas is coming and I've got to do all these things. And when I have a lot of appointments back to back to back to back to back, I can't focus. So yesterday we had OT. Today was supposed to be cardio. Tomorrow's supposed to be OT. And there's like things. And that, just the thought of that overwhelms me because I do not want to be around people. I can't be around people. I've been like that my whole life. It's just that I'm so tired of masking it. And so that is what's going on with me. So somebody gave me these. I'm pretty sure this was someone. I don't know. So I just did my spread today on comfort. One cozy ritual to start today. And I thought my comfort shows. I'm watching Homeland. I'm rewatching that. Parenthood, Madam Secretary, Family Stone, Warm Home, Fuzzy Socks, My Sister's Robe. It's another thing that's been jacking with me. The joy of the Lord is your strength. Pull closer to God. Listen for his small nudges. He loves you and will never leave you. Lord, quiet my mind and keep your presence strong. I am full of joy. Just joy is found in a little. Focus on silence and stillness. So, like, I don't know. I had a point, and I don't remember what that point is. So, movies, stuff. I could write, even this is for books, but I could write the movie. I could write what it's about. I could give it stars. I don't know. That actually, now that I think about that, that's dumb because I never will do it. Okay, now look at these. I got these from Sheila. Probably, whoa, these are nice. Okay, I like these. I don't know if I'll use these. These are the Mom Agenda. It's just so small. I won't use those, but I will use this. Look at this. It like lets you map out all of oh my gosh, all of 2026. Okay, now here's this. Look at this. These dailies. They look like they're from Annie Plans or these notes. Then look at this meal planner. And then these are dailies too. So, I don't know. Some of those might make it. But let me go find a book. Let me go upstairs and, because see, I have stuff in Sophia's room, where my A5 Saffiano is and my Domino A5. And I'm thinking, really, I want to use that. But I also have like a Neo Mint A5. And I need 30 millimeter rings right now because I just want to stuff it full of a lot of shit. So let me grab it. All right, here I am back. Oh gosh. I went up to the homeschool room and I found my actual Saffiano. So I was talking to my husband, trying to break down what's going on within me. So I took out a lot that was in here. I do know this right here is making it really bulky, but it's because this is on there. Okay, good. I didn't like keep it up. That's smart. I want an A5 Kimbor, and I am just like floored with how they're doing things. Like, I'm like, are you out of your mind? How much money it's costing? So I've got these in here. They say, well, I like this, but I'm gonna have to glue that to something, unfortunately. So I really like this. Do what you love what you do. That looks a little wonky right here. Looks like I didn't cut it correctly. So my husband was telling me he's got some stuff delivering today. The most important work you ever do will be the walls of your own home. 10 affirmations for an overwhelming day. So I think what I'm going to do is like put paper in between all of this to help myself. And that'll be first thing. I think I might use this as the front though. I really like this though. Okay, hold on, Monique. Maybe, I don't want it, I'm gonna label them differently, but as you could see, these are A5 binders that are dividers that came from Amazon. They came in 2 different packs of colors, and I had kept the pink one. So if I could get myself to figure out the sections I want, that would be good. Let's use this. Okay, I want an inbox. I want a planner. I want, I'm just gonna call it mental health. And inside of there could be, you know, marriage, home, faith, home quotes, I don't know. Faith would be like scripture or journal, so I would need like inserts for that. I did say I wanted to create a school tab, but let me see if I... So here, school journal, brain dump, marriage. So inside here is the brain dump. Planner, that's like monthly, daily, weekly. This is mental. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I don't know. Will be miscellaneous somehow. So let's do the first as inbox. And looks like I've got that there because I always do inbox first. My planner could be, I want the commit 30. I want, see, so the Filofax dailies are going here. The monthlies and the weeklies. The vertical weeklies is what I ordered. So that'll be planner. And then this could be probably school, mental health. Okay. Let's put this because there's already mental health section. So let's put that in there. And what I usually use for school is like an Erin Condren looking kind of thing, like the commit, which is like this. And it's so happens to be dated, which is crazy town. I have no idea where I would have got an A5 one. I mean, a 2025 one, because I haven't bought a commit in I don't know how long. So someone had to give this to me. I'm trying to cut the sides right there so it'll... It looks like, look at that, January. There's a whole freaking year, which would be great. Monique, you're messing this up. So see the back, it gives you notes, and it gives you this right here. That could definitely be for the front here. So what I'll do, so I'll put this. Okay, this will be the actual planner, right? And then this, I like, because it's the whole freaking year. I know I messed that up, but whatever. those are note pages. So this could be the school portion where I can map out the whole year if I choose to do that. And if I don't use this as school, this could be pretty planning. So that's good. Okay. I've got some note pages. Believe it or not, I do like their note pages. I would rather go on this side because I like that whole note. So I highly recommend, if you're feeling overwhelmed, if you're having a bad day, because we're planner girls, creation in some sort, I know can help us. But then I know that there are people that when they get really upset, nothing helps in terms of like planning. So don't plan. Just try to, you know, try to create a journal, stuff like that. So that is the planner. Oh, I put it in the wrong one. This is the planner. That one's school. That's mental health. Okay. So I like these pages up front for brain dump. I really like this. Let me see if I could find something that I could glue to it. Oh, here. Oh, but I don't like that. Okay, here we go. I can glue this together. See, and that side will be the little rainbow. Okay. I did take another one of my hydroxyzines. That's basically like a high-grade Benadryl. When you have anxiety, your doctor's goal is to try to bring you down some, and they utilize a benzo most times for that. And I do not want to take those, so she knows that, and I told her, well, what's so buspirone, hydroxyzine, those are ones that will just kind of like settle you. They won't make you go to sleep. They don't ever make me go to sleep, but they do settle. And that really does help me. Okay. So I do need to figure out the front cover. I do have a whole setup over here. That one was the one that was in here. Okay. There's so many beautiful reasons to be happy. I like that. I had homeschool in here too, so let me use that. I like that field trip log. I have these dailies. Ooh, I like that one. I've used that before. So these are the ones that are coming. But it has that stupid Scantron looking thing on there, but I'll white that out. There's paper. Those are the planner. What is it called? Paper plum planner. Oh, my babies. Okay. And then here it looks like I did a generic commit. And then I got the commit. I did this one off the internet. I remember that. Look at, here's some goals. Boost faith, refine marriage, upgrade me, enhance parenting. Face-to-face videos. I like that. All right. And then, oh, these are my fave for scripture writing. I didn't order those ones, and I should have, because those are my favorite. And I think I'm going to go back and order those ones. I like these Filofax dailies too. Okay, those are Peanuts Planner Co. And then here's that. Okay, so I'm not going to use this. I do like this. This could go in my mental health section. And the good thing about, let's do that right there. Put this in here. Oops. The good thing about the rings being 30 millimeter is that they are so useful. So let's grab a few of these. So that could be maybe goals, who knows. Let's take that one out. This could be house. Those are all for like parenting and house. Small wins. Could be like marriage or something, I don't know. I'm only putting 2 pages in between. I like this anxiety breakdown. I need to put that closer to the front. And I've got all that. Okay. Who knows what this is going to be? All right. That one's nice. I don't want that one. I think I'm going to put this. What is this? 5 ring cover dividers, note paper. See, it's me punching my commit, making notes. I like my family up front. Oh, shit, Monique. Love that one. They make me so happy, man. They are my definite I'm gonna put that towards the back. I don't know. I like these somewhere, but I don't know where. And then those dailies, because that's inbox. There's the Kinbor. Look at these. It looks like the whole months are in here. I could redate them. Because I also have Filofax monthlies coming. And then here's some dailies. I do not have any weeklies in here, which I should have maybe found. Let me see if I have, hold on. I do know I have weeklies in A5. Wait. Hold on, y'all. I've got the week on 2 pages, and I got an old campus Kukayo weekly. So the other ones are gonna come. Shit, I didn't even grab the correct ones. But I like this one. I do not need that. But I am gonna leave this in here to remind me to put that in. And because these are so freaking like thin, let's put a little bit of, no, let's go to the front. When I'm doing the inserts, I like to put all of the styles in, and then I naturally let it progress into what I want it to. But at first, that's how I let it organically work. I put all of my favorite inserts in it and then allow for that to take shape. So I'll put that there. The next thing to do would be to, where's that? I literally had, okay, I don't know what I did with it, but let's come over here. Noted, plan on it. I do like those for tabs. All right, so this is bothering me, this purple. Let's put, I could have made my own little divider, but I love this. Oh, here it is. And the one that I want it to go to the most, like, is my week. Because I'm going to have to, like, tab all of this out. This is adorable. That kawaii. And I actually did it on the wrong side, as you could see. This is a lot more darker. That's a vellum that I printed. So this is brain dump. I want it to go to... So I would have to, like, glue that. Something about the Filofax calendar. I love calendars, okay? I will have outdated calendars in here, just 2. I just love them. I love the look of them. Everything. So I probably shouldn't have put this one in here. That's the one I told myself not to do, and I did it anyway. This was the one I wanted to glue. So the one thing I've just got to do is try to work through my anxiety the best way that I can. It's not fun, but doing something like this really does help me. I think I'm gonna put this in here because this could be super fun to work through. Ugh, I hate that I just didn't cut it right, because what I usually do is jack it up because I'm so impatient. To do that this time. So here's the current week. Oh my goodness, the same one. There. And I will grab one of these. I'm just gonna have it say plan on it. What is that? And then it could be down here. These are triggers, distortions. This is my today. I normally use this as my today. I've got these in here. I don't think I'm going to use this, to be fair. All right, I had to come back way later because I had a lot of stuff to do. But let me show you what I did. Okay, so I label the dividers: inbox, planner, school, personal, and journal. Okay, and I put this little thing right here. When I had punched it a long time ago, I did it wrong, and I was like, man, how could I make this side pretty? Well, I put a sticker so I could cover that, and I put a monthly thing, and I thought this could be my dashboard because I always like to have like a command center in the front. So I was like, okay, I could put the calendar, sticky notes. I put a sticker book, and some leftover paper. Then right here, I had these little half sheets, and I did a to-do right up front, and I did YouTube, home, and personal list that I can make. Then I did like a brain dump, phone calls, and a to buy. And if I need to put any kind of sticky notes on that, I can. This is that Kinbor thing. I put this little journaling card that I got a long time ago, but it looks like it's from the Honeybee shop. So put that right there. And then when you go in, what's going on with these rings? I've got some stuff before the inbox. I always like to write list, and then if they make it, I'll like file them. Like if they make it to something that I want. So I've got this little thing here, and I was working on the main system, rings, yearly challenge, school, daily task list, what I could possibly use for those things. The main system, obviously, it's either going to be B6 them or weeks. That's the size I prefer. It's going to be Toma River paper or Stology paper. Rings will always be a collection, sections of my lives, category of info, any size. Personal, A5, A6, whatever. A yearly challenge will be a vertical book. That's a whole year book. Either it's going to be just scribbles, A5 cousin, or a B6 Sterling ink. They're all vertical. These two I'm waiting on. School, either that Hobonichi in rings, a monthly insert within the ring system, or notebook. Okay, but it's got to be a future planning kind of thing. So for now, I put in these because I'm not starting school till January, but I could relabel those. Okay, so then I put these here so I could like future plan if I need to. It only goes up to October. The first class I have is gonna it's gonna go all the way to May, so January through May. Then in the actual inbox, I found these too, and I made them to where I can take them in and out. And I've got a Christmas to do, a breakdown trigger list, December. Now, I don't know if I want to use this for scripture plan, mood tracking, weight tracking, movement, clean eating, or a sticker a day. But I labeled it out all for December. So if I do like mood tracking, then I can write, okay, how that worked for that day. If I do, so basically whatever corresponding thing I do right here, the corresponding activity or note or whatever will be on the next pages. Okay, so then I have what's like a note section. I am a lister. I am a note person. I just am that person. So I put it to buy right here, a YouTube idea, and projects. I don't know exactly where I want to put that stuff, so that's why I kind of put it there. I used a sticker book to help me from recollections, so I could label this out notes. And I have so far just routines. Typically what I want to do, what I see myself doing, what I'm already doing, just kind of brain dumping that out. And then I have those note pages to follow. So these are all commit 30. Again, I'm a lister, so that's why I put a lot of paper in here. The planning section is going to be the Filofax ones that are coming. I think they come tomorrow or Thursday. It's a monthly, a daily, and a weekly. Those are the ones I actually want to use, and I'm going to have to redate them somehow, but that's what's going to be in here. For now, I've got pretty planning, which is the commit. I plan to fill out and just kind of have fun with it. And I did this. I was using my friction pen. And I did all this while watching Homeland. So I did like stuff that I did yesterday. Hard start to the morning. I canceled my cardio appointment. She has OT. So just like pen to paper stuff for right now. And then I've got these dailies from Plum Paper Planner. It's one of those ones where it's like that you could do like a top 3. You could do like a schedule. You can categorize a lot of information. And I love those. So school, like I said, is going to be for right now these little monthlies and some note pages. These are from the Kinbor, and it's got like a yearly, so you could redate them. And then here comes the monthlies. So I could redate all the way up into November if I want for some dailies. So I am going to keep that open because I could possibly use that for something right now. Like my degree plan, maybe kind of just map that out of what that could look like. So obviously, like I'll be starting a class here, like put the class name and then like any readings, any stuff that I've done. It's very, very faint. You can see very faint. So I would have to do something to kind of like make it pop. So that's kind of what I have for the school. Personal is that mental health section. I kind of kept it all the same, except I put 2026 intentions right here because that's what I want to do by just looking at some of these older ones. And then I've got, so I got 2 pages after that. Then I got stuff for just kind of the house. And all of this is literally for that. So the most important work you'll ever do will be within the walls of your home. Then I've got my family. Then I've got affirmations for overwhelming days and just regular ones. And then I got 2 pages after. Same thing with this. I've got stuff for my mental health, 2 pages after. So I could do anything right there. I also thought to do the small wins. And then like put like a little something after, but I don't know. Then all this is reference material for, I should probably put it. So those are the dates, some more note pages. Then I'll put it back here. So this is a checklist of cognitive distortions. Showed you guys that already. I have this in here for reference. Then I've got your thoughts and feelings, 10 ways to untwist your thinking. That goes to this. Cognitive distortions, how to challenge them. Panic attack, anxiety attack, blaming, forgive instead, and then should statements. Okay, sorry. Then lastly, I have journal. I thought I could do these little journaling pages with the Kinbor. I mean, they're very, very thin. The only thing I can do is maybe some creative journaling or something like that. I've got this little doodad in here to serve as a page lifter. I also have a lot of different, like, this is an old Franklin Covey thing. And on the other side of it, it has anxiety calming scriptures. So I thought to keep that out there like this, so I could go ahead and see it. I've got like, you know, I just like visual things. So far it's coming along. I put a little pocket, I put the little salty here, and I slit this so that I can have these little stickers to have like easy access to stuff. And they're really just like home and cleaning things to kind of motivate me for cleaning because we all know that sucks. So it's like really nicely packed in here. I could possibly put a little bit more. And I'm not saying that I won't. So, I mean, there's still some give right there. But I really, really am liking this. I am thinking about possibly putting this here to just cover everything. And then if I need to like have any extra things to stick there, I could do it. So like, as you notice, like when I open it up, I don't want it to kind of do that thing. Like I want to be able to open it up and not have any issues. So I also have this pen that I put in here, and I'm really actually liking this pen. So I'm going to kind of put it here. And that is like the Filofax that I really wanted to make. I'm sorry that I couldn't get it like on camera. I also have my personal rings. I don't really think they're going anywhere per se. I just like to keep them on the actual table. So I'm thinking that this could be for, let me take you out some. This could be maybe for over here, because this stays with my main book. Right now, it's really used as a companion system. This is my monthly book, has all the different things, and then this has all the different categories. So it's very stuffed, but I do need to make another one of these. And what I do usually is just use, these come from Daiso, and I just put that there. This I made off of ChatGPT, and it was heavily inspired off of a cloth and paper task card, and I didn't have any, so I wanted to make my own. And then I laminated it, and it really just does really nice to hold that. And everything is still the same. I am looking to everything like I just like really put you through right now is like something similar that is in my actual rings. I like using it for all kinds of things, and it's all repetitive, but it really does help me to flip through these things when I'm actually very anxious or nervous. This little area has been really nice, like as a bullet journal area. So depending on the feel that I want, if I'm sitting on the couch, I can just kind of go through stuff. Lately, these dailies have been super comforting. I do need to update yesterday's, but they have been really comforting to just sit here and go to town. I have the last ones dated for the this 2025, and then again I've got all this in here. What's making it really chunky is this, and I'm really thinking about just taking it out, because either I'm going to use this for school. I really just still don't know what I'm going to do for school, and that's quite all right. I don't have to have like this grand master plan, because honestly, it's one class, and that could be easily put into my main system like I already have. And I'm using the Hobonichi weeks for it. So that's what I'm talking about. Like I can go ahead and with my Mega take out those weeks, and they could easily fold into my main system for school. And for me, that really helps. If you're not familiar with my main system, it's a blank empty notebook that I use for different tasks, different things. Oh man. And there are categories like morning pages, prayers, devotion notes. These are my December dailies right now. This is just for Christmas. But usually I put scripture plan where these pages are, or scripture writing. Then I've got a food log. I do need to mark. My pen fell. Golly, I keep hitting myself. It's really irritating. I had a cereal bar with peanut butter, and oh shit, how many? I think it's 130 for those bars. I still need a walk and stuff, so I've got this all. It's very reminiscent. I mean, it's very useful for my everyday life. So, and then I'm kind of like journaling here. I'm journaling in the back. I've done intuitive eating notes. Then I have like more notes. So this is for the whole entire month. So I fill these up every single month. And I've been doing that for the past 7 years. I gave her a $25 cash out because her birthday and I wanted her to have something. And this right here, I'm going to put Homeland binge. I actually started it yesterday, right here. And I've been on this the second season. I think after the second season, it gets pretty dumb. But I've got that. And I've got my personal rings, which I'm really, really loving. And it's in this Moterm cover. And it's like very bendy, very soft, very all that. And then obviously you saw me make the A5 rings. So yeah, it was very fun. It was very nice to have a project to kind of come alongside and help me through my anxiety and my depression and my episode in real time. Because when I started filming in the morning, I was so just full of all kinds of emotions, very big emotions. I had to utilize my toolbox and call someone, then talk through it, then cry, then, kind of self-regulate, which is turn on a comforting show, start working with my hands. And then as I saw myself just kind of slowly regulate, I was able to kind of formulate my thoughts and try to figure out and pinpoint where it's coming from. It's coming from the season of the holiday, the rush, the pressure, something that's going on with my older boy, then Isaac going back to school, and then like so many different things are happening, and I don't deal with change very well. And it overwhelms me to the point where I get so stressed out, it affects my stomach. So this is not a time to be like, oh, Monique, just pray about it. Oh, wish it away. That shit does not work. And I was late diagnosed at 42. I'm 44. It brings such awareness to know what has gone on with me all of these years since I was a kid, because I had no idea and I didn't have a name for it. And for me now, I have a name, and it helps me regulate faster because there's no shame in what I'm going through. It's just something that I've got to get through and deal with. So I heavily, heavily utilize my creativity, all of this helped me. The way that I was able to section out things and brain dump and write out things that were in my brain, it became very comforting very quickly. And, it gave me something to do while and distract my mind and my heart. And now I feel that, because now it's already like noon, but man, we're going through the routine of Sophia getting dressed and, food and eating and walking and things of that nature. And this definitely helped. I highly, highly, highly suggest it if you're having any struggles. God bless you, and I will catch you in the next video.